What's good, my movie lovers? Let's talk about some movies. And today's movie I'm be talking about here with you guys is that we're gonna be talking about Netflix new movie called 72 Hours from Kevin Hart. Now let's get into this movie. Nah, I really do love me some Kevin Hart, and I'm always gonna support him in his movies. Nah, I am one of those lucky few ones that grew up and get to witness all the Kevin Hart movies. But this is a movie of his, sadly, that really didn't hit home for me, if you really ask me. I really do feel like that they try to gravitate towards the jokes of the Gen Z era. And I really do feel like that the jokes didn't really hit hard for me. I feel like they used way too many big jokes throughout this movie. Now, don't get me wrong though, there are a few jokes here and there that got me a little bit. I was chuckling at times. But I feel like the jokes throughout this movie didn't really get me going like I really wanted to get me going throughout this film. Now, this is the type of film that feels very much generic. Like, it feel like I already seen this type of movie before, especially on the comedy side of things. I feel like that I've already seen a comedy movie kind of like this before. Now, I honestly feel like that this movie right here doesn't know what it really wants to be. Now, it doesn't know if it wants to be a bachelor party with the guys and turning up at the club, or them getting kidnapped, or them being part of a drug lord mob boss type of thing. See what I mean? I mean, it's like it's all over the place and it really doesn't know what it wants to be. It feel like they just took three different stories for a movie and just turned it into one big movie. Now, I really don't like the score that much this time around. It feel like a generic comedy type of score. Do feel like that some of the scenes throughout this movie did feel like it was dragged out somewhat in a way. Because the runtime for this movie is an hour and 45 minutes long. You kind of do feel it in a way. And I do feel like they try to drag out the ending of this movie, and I feel like that they shouldn't did that at all. I feel like that they should have shaved off that 1 hour 45 minutes and made it an hour 30 or 20, and that would have been perfect. Now there are some good positives for me throughout this movie, like the scenery and the visuals and the VFX. I feel like it was really done well. Now the story itself for this movie, I feel like it's very plain and boring, like, and I feel like they didn't take enough time or care to put into this story. Now the casting for this movie is pretty good if you ask me. Like, we got Mason Gooding, Kim Patterson, and Marcelo Hernandez, and Ben Marshall. They also good actors, especially Mason Gooding. He's a good actor. I like him. I just wish that they could have had a little bit more to work with throughout this film. I feel like they didn't flesh out none of these characters at all for me to like them or even care about them in the way for this movie. And I feel like that's just that because I feel like they all had some good potential. Yes, this movie did seem to drag out at times, but it also feels rushed in a way. And I just don't like to see a movie that feels rushed and not taken care of properly. Now the big villains for this movie, like the mob bosses and whatnot, doesn't really seem all that intimidating in my eyes. And they just gonna be forgotten and not rememberable at all if you ask me. I already forgot about them. But now I'm gonna have to get my ratings on this one. This is only B and C. This is only on the streaming service Netflix. But B and C, if you should stream this movie, or C to not watch this at all, I'm gonna highly have to give it to C. You must not want to stream this movie if you guys got Netflix. Because the story for this film is not all that good. It feels very generic like, and I feel like that you guys would not have a good time watching this movie if you guys got Netflix. But that'll be it with this video right here. Like, comment, subscribe. Once you subscribe, turn on all notifications, because if you don't, you may not get the newest videos from me when I post for you guys. So yes, turn on all notifications. Be part of the Movie Head Game family. My name is Don. Tell your friends about me. Follow me on all social medias. Link in the description down below if you would like. And I'll be back on here with more videos for you guys really soon. What you guys think about Netflix 72 hours? Do you guys love the movie? Do you guys like the movie? Do you guys hate the movie? Let me know some of you guys' thoughts and opinions down below. I really want to hear it all. Peace.